I feel like it's not fair to the student to, because they're late, the official rules say that you're supposed to be able to get a pass and get back into class so that you can at least catch some of the learning and get re-engaged. But this whole method of pushing them even further out and missing more class time seems opposite of everything that we're trying to do with trying to educate kids. So it seems pretty backwards to me, and it's really upsetting because I see that kids get so upset about this, and I see the numbers about how the dropouts increase when you start suspending and expelling them. So it's really frustrating. It's this giant monster of a problem. As someone that's trying to work with youth, I constantly hear the stories, the reports daily. And it's something that we would be able to move on and deal with all these other issues, but this one is so pressing. It's like this one's the one that we have to focus on. I think they should be using restorative justice. I mean, and by that I mean they need to engage the youth more and not push them away, right? And so part of the way that you engage a person when they've caused some harm is that you gather the people that have been harmed by it, right? And everybody should have a voice, and we hear from the student about why they're doing it, what's going on in their lives, and then we figure out collectively how we're going to solve the problem. Because in the end, suspending the kid isn't solving any of the deeper root causes of why they're misbehaving in the first place. So there's a lot of different ways to do that process of engaging them and getting to the root of the problem, and it's working in all these different places around CPS. So we just need to put the money there and not into the cops and more repressive policies. So after they get suspended, there's usually a chain effect, right? And so you don't deal with the root cause of the problem, and so those tend to keep festering and flaring up again and again and keep on getting bigger, and sometimes get to the point where they wind up getting pushed out of school and pushed directly to jail sometimes. And then we also see that even if the underlying problem gets resolved somehow, there's a growing resentment towards the school, and there's like a feeling of disengagement. This negative energy and this stress level in the school just keeps growing and growing. And so all of these tensions wind up erupting at some point.